Well, good to be here. Been here a few times in the past, obviously, but 6 years ago, you guys, as well as a number of other Franklin Countyans, sent me to Jefferson City to reform state government. And obviously, I didn't do it by myself, but I think we've done a pretty good job over the past 6 years. If you think about what's been accomplished, tort reform, workers' compensation reform, unemployment insurance reform, property tax reform, twice. The most recent one was just a couple of months ago. Education funding reform, and of course Medicaid reform. We have turned this state around, and in fact, from a fiscal standpoint, if you read various newspapers or various magazines around the nation that talk about the fiscal status of states around the country, today Missouri is like Ronald Reagan's shining city on a hill compared to a lot of those states. And so reform has been very important to me. And you know, term limits is one of those things, obviously, that we have at the state level. As state representative, we can run a total of 8 years. I could run for one more term in the House of Representatives. But I very much have, I think, the same feeling that Matt Blunt has, that the sense of mission is not there like it was 6 years ago because we have accomplished so much. And with term limits, you start thinking about what's the next step. And because reform is very important to me, more important than ambition, because if ambition was the most important thing, I would be in that congressional race right now. I see Bob Onder walk in the room, so if ambition wasn't the most important thing, and I'm not saying everybody who's running is just doing it because of ambition, but there are good people out there running for Congress that I think could do a better job than me. But reform is important. I started looking at county government, and I asked myself, what office in county government needs reform? And I think Tom touched on a lot of things, but flashing at me like a neon sign was the county treasurer's office for various reasons. Tom, for instance, touched on the need to update the website. I think one of the things that's very, very important, especially in today's economy when people are working harder than ever, certainly a full-time job for a lot of people, sometimes two jobs, to pay for food and to pay for the gas prices. We need a county treasurer that will work full-time if they are accepting a full-time paycheck. And that means not just in election years, but in non-election years as well. And we have not had that in the past 16 years. So I will be a full-time county treasurer. Tom touched on the website. The county treasurer needs to do a much better job of communicating with the people of Franklin County. This is the sum total of the communication of the county treasurer with the people of Franklin County. Why don't you pass that around, Jackie? If you can make any sense of that, that is the website that exists in the county treasurer's office. We have got to move this office into the 21st century. If computer websites had existed during the Stone Age, that's what they would have looked like. And we can do a much, much better job talking to the people of Franklin County. I think we need more initiative coming from that office as well. I will not sit and watch interest grow in this office. I want to tell you that. It will become a very robust office. I will look for opportunities outside of the office of county treasurer to work with the county commission and others to make our county a better county government for the people of Franklin County. Again, I will not sit and watch interest grow. We need every county official out of the wagon and pulling together to bring our county to its rightful place among the great counties of the state of Missouri. We need more initiative out of that office, and I will do that as well. Susan, am I out of time? Or pretty much out of time. So I ask very much for your vote. Tom is a good guy as well, and so obviously we'll have a good primary race here. If I'm fortunate enough to win the primary election, I ask for your vote in November as well. Thank you very much.